Hello and welcome to day 4 of the mini lunar course. Today we are exploring the third phase of our menstrual cycle, and this is the luteal phase. So this is the phase that comes right after the phase where we ovulate, the ovulation phase. And in the luteal phase we reach the second half of the moon map, and this is where we begin to descend, and it's also the darker side of the moon map. So in the follicular and ovulation phase, that half was the phase of outward energy, of light, of excitement, of communication. And then we have the luteal phase and the menstrual phase in the second half. And this is like the shadow phase. This is where we go inward and descend to find and understand what's going on within our inner world. And we do this for many reasons, and it's one thing that we haven't necessarily embraced as a society, or as myself, or as you, or people in general, is the shadow. So yes, we can be excited and pretty good at communing with others, and these communions only go so far if we've only gone so far in our inner world. So we can only meet on the outside what we've met on the inside. So hence why the second half of our menstrual cycle is so important. It's a getting to know of our inner selves. So in the luteal phase, which is phase 3 of our menstrual cycle, when we're in today, it's representative of, or the archetype that is embodied in this phase is the enchantress. And so she comes after the mother. She's like our third major life stage that we go through, and as we go through it in our major life stages, we also go through it in our menstrual cycle. So in this phase we can embody and harness the energy, or the energy of the enchantress can come through. And she is like, I always see her as a reawakening. We have our maiden who is awakening and coming out again, but the enchantress is almost like a reawakening, and it's not necessarily going out, but it's a next level of upgrading. It's like this middle phase before our menstruation and ovulation. She's discerning about who she spends her time with. She's responsible for what she harvests in her cycle. So what did you harvest in your ovulation phase, or when it came to the full moon? What flowers bloomed, and what did you plant, seed, water and grow? Because that would have been really obvious in the full moon. You know, what did you experience? What did you grow? And so we experience that at the ovulation phase, and now in the luteal phase we have the opportunity to go within and reflect and look, what did I manifest? What did I create? And these could be beautiful, and they can also be beautiful and have little things in them that weren't quite right, weren't quite reflective of your true nature and your true state and your true values. So the enchantress gives you this opportunity to ground back down into your body, discern what truths are for you, and move forward in this descent. So the luteal phase is also associated with autumn. So after we have the height of summer, we have autumn, and if you think of autumn, you see the leaves falling. You see the trees beginning their energetic death, you know? The leaves are falling, their energy is coming out from the leaves and the fruit, but it's going back into its roots. So it's beginning its descent, as we are in this phase. So you can harness the energy of autumn, of releasing and letting go, to come back in, to metaphorically have a death, an energetic death, so that when spring rolls around again, you're ready to sprout with new life in the outside world. And that new life is so reflective of what new life has been grown in you. You know, what soil have you tended to in the luteal menstrual phase that allowed the new life in spring and then summer to bloom. So it's associated with the waning moon. So we have the height of the full moon, the light coming down, then we have the waning moon, which the light is lessening on the earth. And this is reflective of, you know, how much our inner and outer worlds are happening. So we probably have, we're coming back in more, but there's still a bit of the outer world happening. It's associated with the element of water, so you can use this as a time to cleanse, release, come back into your feminine and integrate and flow. What emotions came up? What emotions can I integrate? What life lessons were there, you know? So at this time, the luteal phase can go for 10 to 14 days. So at this time you might feel energetic at the start, and then toward the second half of the luteal phase you can slow it down, go back into your emotions, your water, see what's going on, and then move from a place of feeling. Choose wisely who you spend your time with, because your energy levels are decreasing as your reserves are going in to the middle of your body to integrate and turn the soil for the new life to come around. Okay, that's all, and in the section below it'll kind of recap what I just said with a few prompt questions, etc. And I will see you on day 5, the mini lunar course. Thank you.